Hey guys, what's up? Skull234 here. Time to play some more Dream Daddy. Now, last time we played Dream Daddy, we had a successful date with Craig, number 2, because he is the best. Craig can, because he can do anything. And then also we talked to Amanda about her girl issues and her drama life and such, because high school sucks. Yeah. But anyways, we're gonna go on date number, what is it? Twiz? I don't know a lot of French, but we're going date number 3. So let's go. You know what they say about the third dates. They get pretty serious. Are you sure this is your dream daddy? Hell yeah! I'm sure. Let's do this. You know what's gonna happen. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We're gonna cuddle. What did your perverted mind think? Anyways. Took some time for our schedules to line up, but I was finally able to find a weekend where Craig and I could go camping. He always stays so busy with work, and he always stays, that's English, so busy with work and with the kids, but it's good to know that we'll just be able to spend some time relaxing together in nature. Since our first run, I've managed to go on regular runs with Craig. I mostly do them because it seems like the only time we get to hang out. But the added benefits is that I've also seen a lot of improvement in my health. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Squall. Yeah. I was able to shift through the attic and find my old camping gear from college. Craig put me in the charge of bringing the sleeping bags and the tent while he takes care of the food. So I double-checked to make sure everything is ready to go. Craig should be here in any moment. Amanda's gonna be spending this weekend on the school trip to our national's capital. She hasn't been away from home without me for longer than a day since she was 14. I hope she isn't feeling as nervous as I am. Hey, Amanda Panda! Amanda's in the middle of sitting on top of her luggage in order to get it finally zipped. Hey, Pops, ready for your trip? Once I get this bad boy all zipped up, I'm good to go. How much did you pack? That seems like a lot for 2 days. Oh, it's a lot of my camera equipment. Lenses, tripods, flash, all that. Are you even gonna have time to take pictures? I'll find a way. I need to get some good shots for my series on national monuments. Oh, what's the series about? It's one of those internet series where I imagine Disney princesses as founding fathers. What? I'm kidding. Nobody likes those. I'm taking portraits of my friends. Oh, well, I'm gonna be in the woods. Out there in the nature. You know, roughing it. Just me and Mother Nature. The old Madre Nature is. Are you gonna be alright on your own?
Alright.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna have any signal out there. I won't be able to text or call you at all. Oh, it's alright. I'll be able to survive a couple of days without constant updates on who you got to vote off of International Haunted House Haunters. Well, I'll miss you. And for the record, Bradley was pushed down a flight of orient stairs by the ghost. They were really beautiful stairs. Amanda finally finishes zipping up the big suitcase and lodges it next to the door of her bedroom. She turns around and gives me a big bear hug. She didn't say that, but I like bear hugs. Relax, Dad, Tron. I'm a big kid now. I can take care of myself. Besides, I gotta share a room with Monica Sanders and 2 mother chaperones. The most trouble I could possibly get into is falling asleep with a tub of ice cream on me. Oh, well, alright. Don't steal anything, okay? Since you asked nicely, fine, promise. I step outside, hauling my bags behind me. Craig's already strapped some camping gear on top of the modest but stylish car. He notices me carrying my equipment and hurries over to take it from me. I got it. Such a gentleman, but I got it. I angle away from him, doing my best dance moves to get past him and to the car. Remember, it's your weekend to relax. Take it easy. I guess I can't argue with that. Everything good with Amanda? Yep. On her way to a school trip to Washington, D.C. What about your offspring? Already got Smashless for the weekend. I'm ready to get my camp on. I load the rest of the stuff into Craig's car and we get in. Oh no! What's wrong? I think I left my juicer plugged in. We gotta go back. Are you worried that someone's gonna break into your house and cold press some carrots? No, it's just... Just try to relax, man. Let your juicer float away. Take all of your worries and blend them into a pulply good vibes. Craig takes a deep breath. Do you have anything? Do we have anything to listen to? All I have is at my place is a series of CDs that's guide me through an intense characteristics workout. Do you want to listen to those? I'm just kidding. Craig hands me a thick case filled with CDs. Take your pick. I thumble through page after page of kids sing-along CDs. Oh yeah, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star takes me back. Keep going. I get to the end of the case to find in the very last slot a blank CD with Craig's handwriting on it. DJ Cake Stand's Mega Mix Volume 1? Made just for my trip. I think you'll like it. I pop the CD into the car stereo and it's like I'm immediately transported to the old dorm room. Hit after hit plays and soon enough we're both happily screaming singing the lyrics to each song as we fly down the hallway. This song was Carl's favorite. Carl, the third roommate? You brought that dog home on one night and I couldn't pry you two apart. We spent an entire semester fabricating the story about our foreign exchange student roommate who had bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. I thought I already said this joke. And that's when we had the room inspected. And the RA was so suspicious of us but could never prove anything. And Carl was just under a blanket. Bless that puppy courage under fire. Man, we did some dumb things back in college. The hours fly by as we belt out tunes and whatever non-existent keys or voices register in. Soon enough, we're surrounded by lush trees and spectacular vistas of everything amazing that nature has to offer. Feels good to be back out here. Really good. We park our car at the entrance to familiar trail and load up the gear on our backs. I'm thankful that I've been working on my health over the past couple of weeks. Otherwise, I'd be dreading all the hiking that's about to happen. Craig looks intently at his phone. Everything all right? Yeah. Just had to fire off one last work email. Craig pockets the phone and starts off on the trail. It's relatively easy, but I know I would be huffing and puffing at this point if it weren't for all the murdered sprints. I look around me and take in the tall trees and animal chirps. Everything okay back there? There's no reception out here. Oh yeah, being out in the middle of nowhere will do that. Recognize the look of anxiety on Craig's face.
Oh man.
What if there's a problem? The reception is the least of our worry. There won't be. It'll be fine. Come on, buddy. Who's a relaxed boy? I don't know. Craig. I'm a relaxed boy. That's my dude. We keep marching down the trail, but it seems like Craig is still worried. After a bit, he stops in his tracks. Maybe we should go back. We could find another campground that has good cell phone reception. Craig, seriously, what's wrong? I mean, I'm just really nervous. My dad instincts is kicking in, and my mind keeps conjuring all these sorts of worst-case scenarios. What if something happens to the girls? I don't have a signal. I would have no way of knowing. Let me tell you, that feeling never goes away, no matter how old your kids are. You just gotta remind yourself that they're in good hands. Craig doesn't say anything. I give him a reassurance punch on the shoulder. Try to remember why we came out here. The plan was to get away from all of it and just focus on ourselves for this little trip. No distractions, no cell phones, no service. No, just two dads relaxing out in the woods. Craig looks at me directly in the eyes. No distractions, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing out in the woods. We're gonna have some fun this weekend. Craig and I get back to marching. It's not too long of a hike before we get to the campsite, and we're both glad to see that we're the only people there. I can't believe you still have this tent. I found it in my attic and already checked it for holes. It seen better days, sure, but I think you'll be able to survive. I dump the bag of fabric and poles onto the ground. We unfold the tent in desired spots. I hand Craig the stakes. We still know how to do this, right? Of course we do. We do not. After 20 minutes of struggling with people in the bad informalic, we somehow managed to build an upright structure that closely resembles what a tent would look like if you asked somebody to draw a picture of one of their eyes shut. I wouldn't put this up against the storm, but I think we'll be able to survive for the night. We set up a couple of chairs. Hey, that looks pretty good in the background, if I do say so myself. We set down a couple of chairs and the cooking equipment, admiring our handiwork.
Hey!
Bro, look at us go. Look upon the kingdom we have built. Upon this rock we shall grill our meats and drink our brews. And now hold the dominon over this land. I know the word, I just can't pronounce it. Verily, and look at the camp chairs. Which are we going to sit on? So what's next on our camp savage extravaganza docket? Well, now that we have all shelter settled, I think it's time for us to do some exploring. There's a waterfall a little bit away, by the way, that I'm sure we could hike too. Well, let's get hiking. Greg and I venture into the woods. We amble along, taking our time to chat and admire the wildlife. Greg reaches out on an arm and stops me. Dude, does that look like what I think it looks like? I look over at what he's pointing. Oh my god, it does. The tree looks like a butt.
Nice.
I can't get over how detailed it is. Where's the detailed butt? I want to see it. I examine the butt 3 feet further. The contour is perfect. It even has back dimples. I thought they were going to have a great time camping, but this makes it even better. Greg holds back a snicker.
Oh.
I aspire to have every fucking great to have every hike be as good as this one. I'm snickering now too. Now let us analyze this tree further. Craig and I share a huge belly laugher over our joyful jokes. Ha ha ha! The best thing about this is that there's no daughters to tell us our jokes are bad. We high five. Greg and I hit the trail again. It's been a long time since we've been out here, but every time seems more and more less familiar. We point out a large landmark that we remember back in our college days. I think we're getting close now. Check it out. There's a clearing up ahead. As we get closer, we can hear water running. Woo! Cresting over a hill, Craig and I greeted by a wide clearing surrounded by trees. In front of us is a beautiful waterfall spilling into a large body of water that runs into a river. With the genuine beauty of the place, we can go investigate. The old waterfall.
Bro.
It's gorgeous. Nature is so rad. Peering further, we get an idea of how deep the pool is.
Oh.
Think we could jump off like the old days? Ha! This old dad is happy here on dry land. Looks like you could climb right up over there. We didn't even bring swimming trunks. That's what are you talking about? Greg immediately begins taking off his clothes. Oh, damn, son, look at those abs. Oh, look at his butt. I can't help but sneak a peek. That is a good-looking butt. Craig turns around suddenly. He catches me looking.
Oh.
I do a lot of gluten workouts. I immediately turn around blushing.
Oh.
You coming or what? I don't know about this dude. He's already making his way over to the waterfall by the time I finally finish my sentence. Whenever he realizes I'm not right behind him, he turns around and rolls his eyes. We lived together for years, and I've seen your ass more times than I can count. It's no big deal. Let's put on a show. Well, yeah. If the clothes are coming off, then it's someone's birthday. It gives me a wolf whistle. I turn around and give my booty a good spank. That's one for you, big boy. I take my shirt off and drop it in a pile with Craig's clothes. I put the rest of my clothes on the ground, feeling exposed. Craig and I climb up to the top of the waterfall, making sure not to slip on any wet rocks. He reaches to the peak before I do and offers me a hand getting up. At the top, we look over the cliff and into the tiny lake. It seems so much higher up from this perspective. Craig always been a daredevil. He pulled some stunts in college that I'm honestly still shocked he survived. I was always the one standing on the sidelines, watching and hoping I wouldn't be bringing him home in a gurney. Man, this could be dangerous. Craig looks me in the eyes.
Nice.
Don't think, just jump. Craig cannonballs off the waterfall and into the lake, creating a huge splash. I'm worried for a moment before he finally resurfaces from under this water. Whoa! He treads water and looks up at me.
Oh.
You coming or what? Don't think, just jump. How are you supposed to not just think? I'm pretty sure that's not physically possible. My toes grip the edge of the rock. The water looks so far away. Don't think, just... Ah! I'd run off the edge trying to do my best cannonball somewhere in the middle. It turns into a really graceful belly flop. Hit the water with a loud splat. That must have been loud, I'm sorry. I resurfaced to find Craig giggling.
Oh.
I rate that belly flop a solid 8 out of 10. Your form was lacking, but your heart was in the right place. I playfully splash water at Craig. Are you sure about that? I splash him again. You're giving me no choice. Craig splashes me with the face with a huge wave of water. You've awakened the beast. He launches another wave of water at me. Don't you put me in the corner here. Don't put a wild animal in the corner. Spurt water at him with my hands. Hammer fist. Hammer fist! With a force of thunder, I bring my fist down into the water, creating a tidal wave that drenches Craig. Good one.
Oh.
But I think I could do better. Craig answers back with his own tidal wave. It's big enough to launch me back. He's so strong. Craig, truce, please. Craig thinks about it. Yeah, sure. He shakes hands. There's peace. Man, that jump was such an adrenaline rush.
Oh.
Not so scary now, huh? I race to the top. We run all the way up the slick rocks and cannonball off the waterfall again. What a rush. Good form on that one. Want to go again? Fuck yeah! With the same energy we had in our youth, we climb back up to the top of the waterfall. I'm brave enough to try a flip, which I'm sure looks incredibly graceful as I belly flop into the water. Phew, man. This is fun. Got one more in you? You got it. I live for danger. It takes us a little more time, but we get to the waterfall and both do our best running jumps into the water below. All right, I think that's my limit. We should get back before it gets too dark. Let's do one more. All right, bro, you sure? It's my time to jump. I scurry up the rocks once more and another classic cannonball. Woohoo! This is so much fun. I'm getting kind of cold. Want to go back to camp now? I'm done.
Oh.
We should probably head back. We go to put our clothes back on and notice that they're soaking wet. Maybe a splash flight wasn't the best idea. It's okay. We'll get a fire going in no time. We can dry off and get some dinner going. Sobbing wet, we hike back into the camp and unpack everything we need for dinner. Craig pulls out a couple of steaks and some chopped potatoes and tinfoil. Oh my God, Craig! Will you fucking date me? You ready for a feast? Hey man, take a seat. The Craig train is pulled into a relaxation station and I'm the conductor. Let me cook for you. Absolutely not. Cooking is the thing that relaxes me the most. I'll take it from here. Craig cooks now? I remember when his entire sophomore year diet consisted of microwavable mac and cheese, but now not microwaved, and have trouble believing the thing he just said. At least let me start the fire. Sure, let me just grab the matches. Craig reaches into his backpack. He rummages around his bag, pulling things out and checking every pocket. Oh no.
I don't know.
I know I packed it. Craig checks another pocket and still can't find it. My stomach grumbles now, and I'm more acutely aware of how cold and wet I am. We really need to get a fire started. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world.
Oh.
Gosh, I'm so stupid. I could have sworn I packed it. I'm sorry, dude. Don't be. We can figure this out. We can start a fire. We're smart guys. I mean, how hard could it be? I've watched plenty of survival programs on TV. If a naked reality TV star can do it, so can we. We'll need some wood. I gesture to the trees around us.
Hi.
There's no shortage of that. And some tinder.
Oh.
We can make that work. And then I think some ancient aliens are supposed to come by and give us ancient technology. Well, advanced, technology. Or renovate our house. Depends on the show. Greg and I gather a variety of wood, bark, and moss until we have all the materials that could conceptually make a passable-looking campfire. Just add fire, right? That's the fun part. The sun is just now setting and the cold breeze rustles and leaves of the trees around us. We have to work quick. I've done this in the past and I know I can figure it out. Just give me a second. Any way I can help? Give me some more support. Lift my spirits and we'll make this fire happen. Never go overboard with the compliments. Totally, let's do it. You're really giving that fire the business! You're amazing, hardworking father with a steady work ethic, and everybody loves you! Your daughters think you're a superhero, and the neighbor dads respect you immensely! Your butt also looks good! Bro, stop. You make me cry. Okay. Don't want your tears putting out the fire. Eventually, Craig is miraculously able to get something going. He blows on the embers and gently places a glowing moss into the base of the pit. Soon enough, we have a nice little fire going. Way to go, man! We're regularly old outdoors fellas.
Oh.
Hooray for not dying. I take a seat in one of the lawn chairs. Craig brought and goes up to the fire, warming up my hands. Relax, man. Take it easy. Let me handle the dinner. Let me handle the dessert then, if you know what I'm saying. I watch as Craig storks the fire and set up as a makeshift grill for the steaks. After all that hiking and swimming up the fire starting, I'm able to relax a bit. With the sound of crickets and the scent of steak filling the air, I actually feel pretty calm. Craig expertly sears two steaks in a pan. He's been heating up on the fire, cracking thyme and crushing ginger over it while blasting them both in the butter. Oh my god! Craig, can I go fucking camping with you? Wow, I didn't know he was actually good at cooking. The fanciest thing I've ever saw him get in college was when he started sprinkling seasoning packet into our drying ramen and eat it straight up. When did this happen? You used to eat cereal every morning with beer instead of milk. Ugh. I grew up, I guess. I think these are just about ready. Craig puts the steaks out on paper plates and set them aside. Fuck. I start to reach out for one, but Craig smacks my hand away.
Oh.
Dude, let them rest. They'll be more flavorful that way. I patiently return to my seat, eyeing the steaks longingly from a distance. They smell incredible. Craig prepares a side salad for us in the meantime, sprinkling feta cheese, onto freshly chopped greens. He plates them next to a generous pile of roasted potatoes covered in olive oil and rosemary. Oh, fucking Craig! Once it's all ready, we sit down by the fire and dig in. Everything tastes okay? I'm in heaven. Fuck, I wish.
Oh.
That's what I like to hear. Remember how for an entire semester we would eat burritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Oh.
It's so hard to not go back to that. Look at you now, man. You have kids, a great job, and now you cook like a vengeful wizard who arch menace is microwavable food. I'm really impressed with how much you've gotten your life together. Craig laughs, but there's no humor in it.
Oh.
I'm glad you think that. I glance at Craig while he picks at his salad. He really grew out of his body face, but there's something about his expression that makes him seem so much older than he is. A sense of maturity he didn't have in college. He looks exhausted. You okay? Yeah. Come on, dude. I've known you for long enough to see when you're down. I'm tired, bro. I think being out here is making me realize how drained I feel. You work really hard, Craig. It can't be easy.
Oh,
I
man.
have to for my girls. I volunteer at their school. I cook healthy meals for them. I do everything that I can to make sure that they're safe and happy. And when they're with their mom, I'm always working overtime so I can support them. Aww. And then you work out a lot so you can crush anyone who stands in their way. I don't want to fall into old habits. I need to set a good example for my girls. Oh my god, I love you, Craig. Everything I do is for them, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But it seems like it's bleeding you dry. That's what it takes to raise them well, then it's worth it. Craig, buddy, I know where you're coming from here, but you gotta take care of yourself too.
Hey.
I do though. I eat right and exercise, and that's not what I mean. You're too little butter on too much toast. You know?
Bro.
What? You're spreading yourself too thin. Life needs balance. It's great that you care this much about your kids, but you can't neglect on your own needs because you're too busy taking care of everyone else. You matter too.
I don't know.
It's just, I know I can provide for my family, and if I take a step back and look at everything objectively, I know I'm doing right by them.
I don't know.
But I can't explain it, man. There's always that voice in the back of my head telling me that I need to do more. It's like it's never enough for me. Every time I try to relax, that voice keeps telling me that I don't deserve it. To be honest, I feel even guilty being out here. Craig, you're trying your best, and you're doing an absolute amazing job. I didn't absolute, but I'm adding the absolute. There's a fact. That's a fact. But even if you weren't, you'd still deserve happiness. Do I, though? Hell yeah, bro. I look at Craig and I think about what a good friend and even better father he is. He's compassionate. He's hardworking. He's relentless. He's relentlessly positive. He encourages everyone to be the best version of themselves. He makes me want to be a better person. If you can only see yourself the way I see you.
Oh.
Craig beams. He gets up and walks over to his supplies. Come on. I brought dessert. Oh, if that was my job. Oh, are we going to use the campfire to torch the tops of these creme brulee? What? I know little nothing about cooking. Craig pulls out marshmallows.
Bro.
Well, you still know how to make s'mores, right? I think the more important question is, do you know how to make s'mores? As I recall, you used to just completely blacken the marshmallows. Oh, I stand by that. It's charred out on the outside, but gooey center is preserved. Brutish. Craig throws a marshmallow at me, and I catch it in my mouth.
Oh.
Bro move. We used to be able to do that at a greater distance against a wind of disadvantage. Give me a week for practice, and I'll be competitive again. Craig and I sit in the warm glow of the campfire, watching embers float up towards the sky. The stars are so much brighter out here. Yeah, I miss this, Squall. Me too. We stay here until it gets late, half remembering stories from college. We watch as the fire dies and eventually clambers into the tent. We clamber into the tent. We crawl into the tent and I unfurl my sleeping bag. Wait, where's the other sleeping bag? Oh shit, that was my job. I forgot the other sleeping bag. I'll look around for a second. Oh no, I must have left it at home. It's all yours, dude. I'm sorry. I'll just curl over here. No, wait, here. Craig unzips his sleeping bag and spreads it out so there's enough room for the both of us to lay on top of it.
Nice.
Night, bro. Good night, bro. I roll over, we face away from each other. Without a blanket, it's really cold. I shiver, and without realizing I find myself nesting closer to Craig. I'm sure he won't mind. He turns over and I can feel his breath on my neck. Ooh, it's hard to focus on anything else. I turn over, trying to get more comfortable. I open my eyes to find Craig's face only a few inches from my own. For once, he looks at peace. His eyes flutter open. His hands find a place on my waist. I'm not sure who leans in first, but suddenly we're kissing! We look at each other again. My heart is racing. Craig,
Hi.
I got strong feelings for you, bro. Feelings that I can't deny anymore. Bro, me too. I run my hands through his hair and then drop to his chest. Craig brings me closer, wrapping his arms around me. I feel so secure.
Oh.
You know, talking about old times is fun, but I like making new memories with you. I smile, tracing the lines of his hips with my finger. We kiss again. I'm not worried about getting cold tonight. Yes! Come on, that's gotta be a successful date, man. I mean, we banged. We banged, bro. We bro banged.
Wow. That was an amazing date.
Oh, yeah. You know it, Craig. Ah! Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh, my camera froze. There we go. But then that was hot. Whew, Craig. Woo! Phew. I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here at any moment now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Gotta act natural. Be cool, Squall. Be cool. Oh, God. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. Okay, sweetie. It's the feds. Sorry, sweetie. It's the feds. You asked too many questions. What? No. I had a crab cake sandwich for lunch. That's probably it. You're allergic to shellfish. Oh no. I forgot. Again. Dad. Oh gosh. I'm gonna be sick. What have I done? I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're a very bad liar. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I led Amanda over to the kitchen table with a pleasant lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal out of it, but Dad, I dramatically whipped the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
Yeah.
No way! I figured you probably wouldn't be able to get cable in your dorms, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers? This is all 19 seasons! And bonus materials, including commentary and actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you wanna go out? You wanna go hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pig skin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door.
Hi.
Aww. What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in your life is to make a big deal out of all your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation present. Party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable, down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, and the good kind with the crunchies in the middle. Oh God, DQ does that. Oh, it's so good. The cookie crumbles in there. Oh, so good. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, all right? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. Squall! Brian, you made it. Don't pass up a good mac. What do you think of the party? That's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trows up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Joseph. Oh, this is Joseph. Sorry. Looks like you settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yeah, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully, we'll see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph. That'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Squall. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda go into her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money would really help. Amanda walks by and pretends to not see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey! Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Haha, yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid to talk to you. You no longer hold power over me.
Oh.
You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break everything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it, bitch! Are you still mad about the time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Oh.
And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place. So, she'll fit in college just fine. Hey.
Oh.
Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table.
Oh.
Good stuff. Yep. See you later. Hey, man. Matt! Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of banana bread Kennedy's ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. Hey, looks like Amanda's hanging out with Brian and Hazel. Briar and Hazel. Let's see what they're up to.
Yeah.
Okay, Briar, think of a shape. Hazel, what's she thinking? Square. Briar. Star.
Yeah.
We'll get it next time. Amanda leans in close to Briar and Hazel, lowering her voice. Listen, you guys can be real with me. If you're downplaying your psychic abilities, I want you to know that you can trust me. Heck, even that of me as the third twin. Amanda, that's a triplet. You know, Dad, by the time I'm done with these kids, we're gonna be finishing each other's. What? You didn't finish the sentence. What are you gonna be finishing? Each other's sentences! See? Third twin?
Nah.
I have to go. As the party starts to wind down, I have a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Blech! Words! Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine, but my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you. But I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I know, I'm trying not to. I swear to God, Squall, if you cry again, you're the best, Dad. I love you. Ah! I'm crying. I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time! Amanda hands me a tiny wrap package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking all of our photo albums are just picture of me, huh? I figured we need at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. We're such a talented, intellectual young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Dad.
Oh. I'm going to break so much stuff, intentionally and intentionally and unintentionally. We're probably going to have to pay for most of it. It will be my honor. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the backyard, where Craig is sitting on the bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave it to you. Me and Emma are gonna go get ice cream. Love you, Pops. Oh, I guess their friendship got together again. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Craig at the last guest to make their way out of the party. Bro. This reminds me of the parties we used to throw. Fewer cake stands, of course. Probably for the best. I don't want to get my hip placed after a party trick goes wrong. We can leave cake stands in the past. Taken this week to relax. This party was my first stop of the express train from the relaxation station. Next up is Napville. Pull into the Squall concourse. I'd like to book a ticket to the Napville as well. I might have to meet you halfway at eating food directory off of your own stomach town. Both giggle, but man, do I just want to pour some chips on my belly while I hang out in the hammock. Greg, I'm glad you're making time for yourself. Me too. Stress is a fun thing, dude. And I didn't realize how overworked I was until we got away from the city. It's honestly just as destructive as binge drinking every night and eating burritos off the floor. I guess we need to get out of the city more often then. Craig kicks his legs over to the side of the bench and leans over onto me, laying down on my lap. I run my fingers through his hair. You're looking for balance. I admire that. You're trying not to feel guilty about doing things for myself. It's a process, and it's gonna take me some time to figure it out. I might need your help, bro. Bro, I will help you out so badly, Craig. Craig, I'll be your bro until the day I die. And And if bringing your bro means forcing you to take care of yourself, then I'll be happily obliged. Craig looks up at me, smiling.
Oh.
Bro, that means so much to me. Craig sits up and pulls me into a kiss. I'm so giddy. Bro, we both laugh.
Oh.
You and me, we're gonna be alright. Is that it? Is that it? Ah! It's so cute! Oh, that was so much fun. Alright, so that was Dream Daddy. This was such a good game, and I only saw one ending, which was with Craig, and there's a lot, apparently, more endings. Oh my god, that's hurting my ears, ears. Yeah, it's hurting my ears. Sorry, my eyes. Wait, there's a picture. I love Craig. That's so cute. That's so cute. That's adorable. If I go back to continue, yeah, so I can choose to go with Craig or not. So that was the Craig ending. I can do other endings too, but for now, I don't think I really want to. I really enjoyed that. It was so much fun just to see, you know, just love Craig. I love him so much. But it was so much fun, and you know, there's apparently there's so many other endings. You know, we can go for Matt, we can go Brian, we can go with Robert, we can go with a bunch of other people. But I wanted to do Craig because he was the actual person. I was like, if I was this daddy, which I am, the daddy number one, I would definitely pick Craig because he's just the sweetest, he's just so lovable. I love Craig. But that's it. That's Dream Daddy. It's so good. I mean, if you love games like this, like dating sims and such, and it's just a game to make you feel good and make you feel like you're the best dad ever, this is definitely the game for you. I fucking love this game, and I'm gonna play the rest of them. I don't know if I'll record it. I don't think I will. I think I like that ending. I don't think I want to record other dates and such, unless you want to see that. Put in the comments down below if you want to see that or not. I will definitely do that, but on my own terms, I'll probably just finish up the game and do the other endings. I fucking love this game. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys like this video, subscribe, comment, do whatever you guys need to, and of course, in the comments in the description. And actually, I'll put a little notation. I don't know where it'll be, but it'll be somewhere here. The notation will be somewhere here. And I'm basically going to say buy this game. It's buy it, please buy the game. And it's a Squall approval, seal of Squall approval. It's a fucking amazing game. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys like this video, subscribe, comment, do whatever you guys need to. And as always, I will see you guys in the next episode. All right, guys, take care. Wait.